How to install motorcycle fuel filter. Well, no matter what bike you have, I believe you should change the fuel filter or at least clean it out once a season. Now here I am guilty of not doing it for at least 2.5 seasons, and I almost paid the price on a ride where the bike stalled, I think 2 or 3 times, and I could tell it was not getting fuel. So hey, luckily I was able to ride it and it wasn't a big deal. But as soon as I got home, I looked at the fuel filter and I took it apart. I happen to have one of those fuel filters that you can open up and clean out, and has a very good metal mesh filter in there. Look at this crap that came out of it. It's amazing. So in 2.5 seasons, 2.5 years, look at all the crap. Now I don't know when that crap built up in there. It may have happened just from one tank of bad gas. I looked in my gas tank, by the way, to see if there was rust on the inside of the tank or anything like that, and I couldn't see any. So I'm thinking this is just bad gas. Maybe it's an accumulation of a number of tankfuls of bad gas, or maybe just one. But in either case, it's so simple to change it out yourself for a couple of bucks so you don't end up stalled out on the highway someplace. Now, changing out your motorcycle's fuel filter is such an easy job. I don't even think you need a video or someone to tell you about it, but I'm just going to give you a couple of pointers here. Number one thing you have to do, well, first of all, see how many filters you have. Some bikes have 2 filters on them, and other bikes 1 filter, and I've seen a number of bikes that have absolutely no filters. Then you're going to have to put one on. At least that would be my suggestion. So then what you have to do is usually just takes a screwdriver or a pair of pliers, take the clamps off that are holding the fuel filter in place. Measure the inside of your fuel line, get the diameter so you can get the correct diameter fuel filter to put in there. You want something that fits snug. If it fits very loose and you have to put a clamp on it, I don't like those. Get one that fits good, and you're still going to have to put a clamp on, but it'll be a better match. Now, as far as motorcycle fuel filters themselves go, I'd recommend one like mine here, where you can open it up and clean out the metal mesh filter that's inside. They cost a little more, but hey, you're never going to need another filter for your bike. Just clean this one. So that would be the way to go. Now, when I had trouble with this, when I took it off, I put a replacement on. So my next best recommendation is get a clear filter. I have a glass one on there now, and this way you can see if there's any obstruction in it. And when it comes time for the next riding season, just take it off. They're only a couple of bucks, and replace it. Also, take a look at the clamp. I recommend this type of clamp better than the rotating screw type clamp, because they have been known to, after a while and the vibrations on the bike, cut through the fuel line. This is the best clamp, at least in my opinion. Next, make sure you install the fuel filter correctly. Take a look over here. You see on the top it says in. Well, obviously that's the way the gas is going to be going in on the filter. And if you look at this side, it says out. Make sure you put it on right. Once you have your clamps tight on the filter, you should open up the petcock and you'll see the gas filling in on the filter. Then start the motor, check it out, make sure you have no leaks, and give it a test ride around the neighborhood, and then come back and also check for leaks. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give me a like, share, or comment, and mark our YouTube channel as one of your favorites. This way you'll be notified every time we publish a new video. Take care.